While we look down at our phones, they'll drop a bomb from a drone, then an explosion. We should've known it. We stood on top of mountains, we've been to space before. We had our dogs and houses, we dug up dinosaurs. We built those bombs are dropping, we fought in all their wars. Now that the sky...
7 signs a new civil war is about to happen. Don't forget to share. No, I don't have a date. Let's talk about what I came up with. Increasing partisanship. Over 30 states are trying to remove Trump from the 2024 ballot. I'm pretty sure partisanship has left the building. Dysfunctional governance, like the blatant disregard for our citizens to send money abroad. Impeachment and coup rhetoric. I mean, we've been living in impeachment culture since November of 2016. Widening of the wealth gap. We all know the wealth gap has been spiraling out of control for most of our history, but extremely so since 2020. The further entrenching of oligarchy. Do we the people even have a say as to what happens in this country anymore? Rise of extremist ideologies. The fact that some far left and far right organizations are deemed as terrorists, I'm pretty sure we checked that box. Rise of artificial intelligence. There has been many employees fired from multiple tech companies for speaking out about the programming that they created. 7 out of 7 boxes checked. I could also go into political, racial, religious, and social division, but I think we all know how deep that's getting in this country. How to survive a civil war. Don't forget to share. With the country becoming more divided by the day, this is a message everyone needs to hear. Let's get into it. So step 1 is to prepare. Remember when there was a shortage on toilet paper during quarantine? Well, if a civil war would happen to break out, there would be shortages on way more than just toilet paper. Make sure you stock up as early as possible on things like water, shelf-stable food, and essential items like even toilet paper. If the country goes to war with itself, we could lose access to things like clean tap water, prepared foods, and even power. Step 2, when it comes to the actual conflict, just stay out of it. If you want to survive, don't go out in the streets and join in, just stay home. Step 3, let's say violence gets really bad and it starts moving into your neighborhood. You're trying to make your way to a safer place when you get taken by some not so nice people. This is not the time to argue or assert dominance. Just stay calm and neutral. Now is not the time to worry about your pride. Because when you're trying to survive, which let's face it, that's why you're all here anyway, you're going to want to put that to the side and just stay calm to live another day. If martial law has been declared, this is what you need to do now. Now make sure you share with everyone because the world's going to shit and we might need this information sooner than you think. In 2020, we all witnessed how fast things can change when society feels itself in danger. The order of things. The world we thought unchangeable shifted under our feet in a matter of weeks. Here's 5 steps you need to take now if martial law has been declared. Keep your weapons hidden and unlisted. Lose them. They don't exist. The same goes for food, ATVs, vehicles, water, medicine. You need to keep these items out of sight and unclaimable. On top of that, don't talk about your preps with others. Keep a low profile and avoid looking militaristic. Blend in and become the gray man. You have to avoid unnecessary travel at all costs. Checkpoints will be danger points that will put you in contact with the authorities, drawing attention to yourself. Even a small accident may get your name in the system, and who knows what lists we've already been put on. You have to be the perfect citizen in public. The more you plan to break the rules, the more you need to look like someone who would never do such a thing. Publicly support the new regime, but never go out of your way to draw attention to yourself. Be sure to always keep in mind that many people will be paid informants. You need to be very careful in these times with whom you trust. Many people may truly think they are doing the moral thing with helping the military government. You have to remember, in these dark times, good guys and bad guys won't be obvious to all. Now, what would you do if you found yourself unexpectedly close to a nuclear explosion? While definitely not a pleasant thought, here are a few survival tips to keep you safe in the event of a nuclear blast. First off, don't even try to find the source of the blast. You only have 8 to 10 seconds to react. If you're far enough away from the fireball, lie face down on the ground with your thumbs in your ears and your fingers over your eyes. Breathe through your teeth. Now, the shockwave can cause your organs to explode, so stay face down until it passes. Then find shelter immediately. Most deaths from a nuclear blast are caused by fallout, so don't travel anywhere. Just find the nearest underground shelter. If you're next to a stranger's house or a business, do not hesitate to go inside and hide out under as much concrete and steel as heavenly possible. Stay in your shelter for the next 48 hours. Even if you survive the blast, radioactive material is deadly. Just don't risk it. Now, when you're ready, you need to leave the city and get as far away from the fallout as you can. Your survival depends on it. Stay safe. AP out.